This is Joe Wayne with the AntiCoIntelPro Show and FreeAmericaFromFascism.com. This is the first video of our brand new year. Today is Sunday, January the 25th of 2015, the year of the Ram. Well, today, as I was making my way across the street with my children to attend the local park that is directly right across the street from where I live, I looked up, and what did I see? Yet another hazy day. Yet another grid-filled sky. And what was filling the grid was the toxic chemicals that have been rained down by the megaton each and every day on our nation. Each and every day, the sun comes out, the plains soon follow. And they cover our once blue skies with a gray haze, a chemical cocktail that has spawned diseases like Morgellons, upper respiratory diseases. They have killed or tried to kill our organic food source. They have destroyed and decimated farms in America and quite literally every other country. I'm sure you're well apprised of the fact that the Indian farmers are committing suicide at quite an exponential rate. And if you're like me, you probably blame the federal government, as I once did. And yes, whereas the federal government may be completely responsible for loading our city, state, and county governments with their agents to do their dirty work, it is, in fact, not your state governments, not your federal governments, not your local governments. What I have found today really had me in a stupor. And the reason that it had me in a stupor is because I cannot look at the federales in the District of Columbia for doing the dirty work. The people who are doing the dirty work of actually approving and paying for the geoengineering of our nation and the globe, but more specifically, what I'm talking about is our nation, are your county commissioners. And, you know, as we're talking, you will notice the skies that I encountered today. And quite soon after I took these pictures, myself and my children were in and out of the park in under 20 minutes because I do not want my children to have to be force-fed a chemical cocktail that is going to kill them and any hopes they have of having children one day, of having a nation one day, of having a food source to continue to feed our nation and our world. What you're looking at now are the documents that I uncovered today that prove quite black and white proof that your county commissioners are indeed responsible for approving and paying the geoengineering firms. And the first record we're going to look at comes from Skagit County. And this dates all the way back to 1992. These are the minutes for the Skagit County Commissioners meetings, where they approve, in very plain language, geoengineering. The next document we're going to look at comes from the Board of Mason County Commissioners, dated February 15, 2005. Once again, what you are looking at is clear evidence in black and white that not only does geoengineering exist, but your county commissioners are the ones that are approving the procedures and paying for the procedures. The record we're looking at now comes from the Board of Commissioners out of Jefferson County, Washington. Once again, and this is from July 16th of 2007. Once again, what we are looking at, folks, in black and white, are your county commissioners ordering, approving, and paying for, in very plain language, geoengineering. They are paying for the destruction of our family farms. They are paying for the decimation of our future. And here's what I want you to do, folks. I would like for you to get this message out far and wide as possible. And I do not ask this of you because I give a damn about view counts. There is an ongoing, in the near future, in the next couple of weeks, there will be a protest at the Weather Channel for their complicity in this plot to cover our skies and our land with toxic chemicals. We can choose to drink clean water, and I drink only distilled water, the purest water that there is. But we cannot choose which air to breathe. We have to breathe the air that surrounds us. Unless, of course, you are a Howard Hughes wannabe and you live in Japan and you're going to carry around a personal, portable oxygen tank everywhere you go. Not really that feasible in a nation the size of ours. But, if nothing is done about it, if you folks that are demonstrating and protesting at the Weather Channel, if you do not go to your county commissioners, if you do not let everyone know that it is indeed your county commissioners that are committing these atrocities, then you're really not hitting the target. The target is not the Weather Channel. Yes, they are complicit, and a lot of people are complicit in either propagandizing geoengineering or ignoring geoengineering to either push their agenda or fatten their wallets, regardless of what it does to the future of our nation and our world. So what I need you to do is disseminate this video to everywhere and everyone that you can. Monday morning, January 26th, what I also need you to do is call your county commissioners. Okay? And you can find these documents. What I have shown you are 3 documents. But there are countless documents online, countless meeting minutes of these counties, okay, and these county commissioners when they meet, you know, and these records start back in 1992, but I'm sure they probably started back in the 70s. So I showed you 3. There are countless documents that you can find yourself and that you can put in the face of these lying politicians, these lying political buffoons that are not only destroying our future, but they're destroying their own future. I do not forgive them, for they know what they do. God forgives. We don't. We do not forgive people who are trying to kill us. So I would ask you to go out, get this message out, and Monday morning you go out and you confront these animals. You confront these animals with the evidence in hand that yes, there is geoengineering, and yes, you have lied to us because you are the ones responsible for ordering, approving, and paying for it. Let's get her done, folks. And together, we can chop off the head of the snake and once again breathe clean, free air. But you have to act. Passing a video around is not going to do it. Is not going to have the effect that we so urgently need. You're going to have to get off your ass and you're going to have to act. This is Joe Wayne with the AntiCoIntelPro Show and Free America from Fascism.com. Good day.